late-night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Las Vegas, home to the UNLV Rebels. We'll put total leather and we'll get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Rebels offense will be... the attack. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long one. He has incredible vision, he can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It starts and ends with him.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Guns. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
The option look. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
He'll take it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loss of 2. 3rd down coming up.
And the Rebels need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Orji. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. So New Mexico's offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Buckley. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his tool.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Punt is on its way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Rebels come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Orji. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Lots of running room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Love the call going RPO here on fourth and short. How about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. Showed you that right there.
Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Lyons. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Glover. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that third and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that third down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Well, you've seen the last two plays now, this guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Now they'll run it on the toss. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that first drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here on the second drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a rhythm. I think a big part of that is their ability to run the football. Very, very important to them, and doing a nice job on that last play, picking up the first down.
Run in the red zone. It's Glover. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Orji. They'll run the screen. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Back to pass. Setting up the screen. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. We reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Lobos send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Rebels offense is back on the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Orji. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. UNLV is coming off its best 2-year stretch in school history, but they've got a new coach, but an experienced one, in Dan Mullen, who has more than 100 wins on his resume.
Yeah, you mentioned it, Reese. Dan Mullen. Like, he's inheriting a team that was very successful. They were 1 game away from going to the college football playoff.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And they'll take over. First and 10.
To the air on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Pressure coming. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. And the Lobos will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive units.
Looking for a crease to the left. Got room to work. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
For the offense.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Dances away to buy time. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. A first down for the offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Orji. Snagged out of the air. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Looking for space. It's Hall. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Buckley. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
He's brought down.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give on the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Looking to throw, it's Hills. Finds a man in the middle. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Lobos headed quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Lobos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks, because he got nothing after the catch. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for a 2-minute timeout. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on 2nd down. Give to the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. But he'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They got the first down and plenty more, and now set up with a 1st and goal.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Lobos.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Pulls it, fired, complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking for a man. It's Orji. He rifles one deep down the right side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. The Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
That's a bang-bang play, three-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Buckley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down mark.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. QB draw. And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense picks it up. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Vegas. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes... business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by 10 over Virginia. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
RPO, it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
By the receiver.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays, those linemen start to creep further and further down the field. I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Hills. Under fire. He's going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Rebels offense is back on the field. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, just watching this QB in the run game, he's going to break one. At some point in this game, he's going to break a home run. Defense did a nice job getting him down there, but this guy, I'm telling you, he's just a play away from taking it to the house. Keep letting this guy do his thing.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That's caught. It's Lyons. He's loose. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Runs through the tackle. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And that's what I love about the QB run game in this offense, is it just keeps these defenses off balance. We're going to see a lot of running backs doing their work between the tackles in this game as well. But you see how mixing in the quarterback run, too, it just keeps this defense so confused.
And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Orji. Grab near the marker, it's Lyons. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. This dude is putting in work out of the slot, and he is just wearing out this defense.
Man, you see it, Reese, in football. These slot guys are so quick, so athletic. You back them up off the football so you can't get hands on them, and you just find ways to continue to get him the football. He's making plays, so I'm going to continue to throw it his way.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
3rd down is where the money is made, but they're lucky to be here after that ball was loose. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Lobos are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Lobos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a gap. It's Hall. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Lobos really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To throw, it's Hill. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Lobos line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
14, New Mexico, 7.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll run it to the right side, finding open areas. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's covered. He breaks a tackle. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Scanning the field, it's Orji. Hauls it in. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they
turning it on. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. The Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
I know a lot of people were thinking there's a chance this defense could contain one of the best running backs in all of college football. I don't know if anybody thought they would dominate him and completely shut him down the way they have. Negative rushing yards in the game for this guy. You cannot say enough just about how physical this defense has been, playing with a chip on their shoulder all game long to shut him down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
To the ground to try to move the chains. The Lobos are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through. It's really helping out this offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Hills. Here's the pressure. Grabbed in the middle, it's Valdez. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. If you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Caught near the sticks, it's Blair. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
This defense has played with a chip on its shoulder. Like they knew this guy was a great running back, and they took pride shutting him down today. So many guys near the line of scrimmage, so aggressive. Priority number 1 was stopping that great running.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Hills. Forced out of the pocket. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico.
Number 12.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Couldn't find a a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the big fella. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On the move. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Listen, I love when my quarterback gets outside the pocket. I got an opportunity to make a huge play. But when it's not there, now I want him to make the simple play. Throw it away. Don't take the sack. Don't take the loss of yards plays.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And the Rebels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Shoots it to the left. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
Kicking team.
The only thing I can think is he just didn't see him signal for the fair catch. That's an easy call for the official, and they'll accept the penalty.
On the double. 3:25.
Back to throw, it's Hills. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Just a hair too much on it for this big-arm sophomore quarterback. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. He shanked it. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Rebels offense is back on the field. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Glover. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning.
And that's another 1st down.
1st and 10. They're down to the 25. They'll leave it with him. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, UNLV.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It'll all be decided right here. Win or lose on this kick. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. It's good, and that's your ball game. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good bowling for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.